Yo, it's your boy James acting up. Yet again, acting up. Got my co-host right here, you feel me, for the sports edition.
Okay.
We got a special, man. A special person on the show, man. One of the brothers. I ain't even gonna say guys or homies. Bros. You feel me? But I'm gonna let him introduce himself.
What's happening, y'all? It's Dave from Chicago. How y'all feeling? Appreciate y'all inviting me on today.
You already know, bro.
It's a pleasure. It's been a long time coming.
You know it.
But I enjoy being here, and I appreciate y'all inviting me.
You feel me?
Yes, sir.
So first thing we ask, like, where you from? What part of Chicago you from?
East side, Chicago. You know, Lake Shore, yeah. South Shore Drive.
South Shore. Yeah.
State to Lake.
You feel me?
I was originally born in Hope, Arkansas, though. So it's like on the border of like Louisiana. A lot of family in the southern part.
For sure.
A lot of family moved up to Chicago. So that's how I kind of found my way up here when I was like 3-4 years old.
Shout
Yeah,
out
most
to
of my life, yeah.
That's what's up. That's what's
For
up.
sure.
So we always ask the chicken question. What's better, Harold's or Uncle Remus?
That's easy. You just ask me where I'm from and then say which chicken place better. I think that's just depending on where you from, honestly. Because the east side person ain't even gonna try Remus, but one time be like, all right, what time we going to Harold's? You feel me? So it's the same vice versa for the west side. They not finna eat Harold's but one time, and if it don't taste like Remus, they gonna be like, where Remus at? So, but it's Harold's, you feel me? East side.
For sure.
Definitely. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. That Marlins, my homie had some of that.
Yeah.
They say 20 say cooking it fresh. 25 minutes you gotta wait, but it's
For
Boston.
sure. Shout out to Marlins,
Marlins
man.
on 75th.
Oh, that wait ain't no joke.
Yeah, that wedding ain't no joke, for sure.
Where the Marlins at?
Marlins on 75th and
74th.
that's
75th
74th.
and like St. Louis.
Yeah, 75th and St. Louis. Yeah, 75th, my bad. 75th, yup. 75th, yup.
I'm for cracking.
East side shit, yup.
Boston.
Cash only, though.
I'll tell you cash only.
Yup.
Nice little. That's the holes in the wall right there.
Yeah.
That's
Decent, yeah.
Money time.
Yeah,
Cash only 35-minute wait.
for sure.
Gonna be a hit.
Gonna be a hit, though.
I'll tell you fresh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, man, I know you're excited, man.
What's
NFL coming, man.
Oh man.
I know you're excited.
NFL
man.
season already here for me. I ain't started watching the
For sure.
finals. After Hallie got hurt, I'm ready for the NFL.
Man, it ain't over yet, though. It ain't
That's
over.
true. That's
Ain't
true.
over, though.
When you count the Pacers out, they end up winning the game.
For sure. Yeah.
Especially when Vegas make that call.
Man,
But
it's cooked turkey, man. They over with. I ain't like
But what y'all call Indiana like a Cinderella story? Well, motherfuckers knew they was gonna, like, you feel me?
They was in the Eastern Conference Finals
yeah,
last year.
I was gonna
They
say that
was,
they
they
was there last
was,
year, so you
they
can't really
was.
call it a Cinderella story.
Where they was, though.
Yeah, they are well,
Nigga this year though.
Hell no, right? Hell no.
Well,
unless you're an Indiana fan.
Yeah, you had to be damn the Indiana fan,
be from-
or on some like
Indiana.
watch this type shit.
Right.
Yeah.
But they well put together, and they got an amazing coach. I think that's underrated a lot of times
Facts.
too. When when you
Facts.
got a good coach and know how to put you in good positions,
Facts.
especially in the playoffs.
Facts. And another thing that's really underrated is a point guard.
Yeah,
A team need a good ass point guard to win.
pass first point guard.
Just you're right, a point guard that know how to like.
imagine Halliburton on Phoenix.
Chief, that shit would be decent. Hell
That's
yeah.
kinda-
Miss a piece they
Yeah,
or
yeah.
the Clippers.
That's kind of what they need on. That's kind of what they need on New York though. Because when
Yeah, New York.
Jaylen Brown
Jaylen
is,
Brunson.
he ain't really,
Yeah.
I'm sorry y'all, Jalen Brunson, but he's not really facilitating.
He
And
not.
that's not really his game, so you can't really ask him, hey, I need you to start facilitating.
True.
But if they had a guard, bring in a guard that can facilitate and get them other players to score, but they not really.
They talking about getting Kobe White over there.
That'd be nice. Alonzo or Kobe White would be decent, but
Yeah, no, definitely. I think with
The Knicks. Talking about getting Kobe White over there.
Kobe White.
That's terrible.
That's bad.
He gonna be leaving Chicago. We ain't gonna have nobody.
that would be terrible for us.
Oh yeah, for us, right. we wouldn't even like. I wouldn't even like thinking about that part. I'm just saying like, as far as like just of a trade. But yeah, that would be bad for us. I ain't gonna lie.
But no, I think Hallie is like. Remember, I was telling you earlier. I'm like, I think Hallie like this version of like a John Stockton. Like John Stockton wasn't gonna come out and give you like 20 points every night. He'd get it here and there, but it's like he trying to get the team involved. He trying to feed Siakam, feed his other players. That's where he getting all his assists from. Mm-hmm. And I wouldn't say they're a Cinderella story. I think they just, I feel like it's the NBA. Like, you can't really count nobody out because they are professionals. So it's
especially
like
nowadays,
man.
And it's about matchup too.
Matchup definitely play.
The matchup play a bigger part.
Indiana would have saw Boston in the playoffs, they would have got this far.
No.
Boston?
No.
That's why it's all about matchups.
No.
Yeah, that's tough.
No, only reason because Boston tweaked this year, and they gonna regret that shit. They really didn't take New York serious until they was already down 2 games.
I mean, I don't think that though.
I do.
I think that, like, you gotta realize, like, this the NBA. Like, ain't no league safe. Like, you could be up 20 points. They're professionals. You getting paid millions of dollars not to miss. So certain people not missing. So it's like you gotta.
My thing is, if they was up 20, 30 points 2 games,
You thinking you up.
if you that's really taking your feet off the gas. I mean, you really, you know what I'm saying? If you up, you supposed to stay up. Make sure they don't come back.
I mean, that's easy.
If they really, if it was somebody else, they would have did that.
There
I feel
was so
like
many comebacks this playoff.
It was, though.
That's part of
yeah, all season long, right? Facts. Yeah, that's
part
true.
of that new NBA. It's a lot of spread basketball, a lot of open court basketball, a lot of threes. People coming back from that. That 20-point don't look as scary now that it did.
Like 10 now, low key.
You feel me? 10 years ago, we watching the playoffs. Our team down 20. We turning the TV off down there.
Facts. I still do that.
We watching the TV now because there's a lot of comebacks.
Yeah.
This one series has been 3, hasn't it? Yeah. So.
Yeah, but I can say that the way Indiana got to the finals and the Halliburton game winners and just being underdogs and to your point about like John Stockton, like he ain't even got a Karl Malone.
I mean,
Siakam though.
Siakam is
Siakam not like the pick and roll and the assists and how Stockton and Malone ran up the numbers.
True.
They don't have that type of offense to where it's Siakam and Hallie. Hallie out there finding whoever.
Yeah.
Hallie getting his 20 assists.
But I feel like that's the new NBA.
Everybody.
That's the new NBA.
Feel you.
That's the new NBA though, because it's like.
But look at Joel Embiid and the James Harden. They supposed to go crazy or.
Why it's broke up? Because that's not the NBA no more.
Niggas injury prone.
I mean, it's that, but then I feel like it's the new NBA where it's like you got to go get yours, or it's like you got to go get yours, but it's like Hallie, like, all right, I'm gonna let you get yours, I'm gonna help you get yours, and then at the end of the game, I'm gonna get mine.
They remind you of all the NBA teams that used to be back in the day.
Yeah.
The Nets, they had J Kidd.
Yeah, it's all.
They had, you know what I'm saying?
They had like,
It's all IQ.
Yeah.
All IQ, high IQ players. That's who.
And motherfuckers really playing their roles on the team.
Definitely.
You feel me? That's why OKC really good. Because everybody playing their role.
They know straight to stop.
Right.
And they know everybody else gonna get theirs off of Shane.
Facts. Yeah.
But I think Indiana though, they underrated. They underrated because Siakam, I ain't really had Siakam as like he a top 10 player, but the way he playing right now, you could say he could be a top 10 player if he keep playing like that.
Been to the finals 2 times.
Been to the finals, got
Top 10 player in the league.
Hell
I mean, no, in his position.
Position-wise.
I was getting a little recency bias there. I'm like, okay.
Who y'all talking about?
Siakam.
Is Tyrese a superstar?
Yes.
Do you consider him superstar?
Yes.
No.
I feel like it's different versions of a superstar though.
No.
Like everybody think like just scoring the ball is like, oh, you a superstar. I feel like he's showing you like, hey, just because I'm dishing, I'm pass first, I can still do my thing, and if I want to, I can go and get 25, 30 a game.
So let me ask you, what's the difference between? Let's talk about what the difference between a superstar and an all-star is, though. Like, because I would think that it's a handful of superstars. It's more all-stars. Like
Facts.
Facts. I mean,
yes.
Hallie being a superstar is definitely arguable after this year. I think he might have just emerged.
Yeah.
A little bit.
You know what I'm saying? He might, if he do something like this next year, if they get to the Eastern Conference Finals, even the second round, he go crazy. I think that
Even in the season.
it'll be solidified.
Even in the season.
But then that's like comparing, like, would you say Jaylen Brown is a superstar?
Who?
Jaylen Brown.
No.
He won Finals MVP.
That's accolades and all that. That don't mean you a superstar though. You gotta look at superstar. Superstar is a person.
Shout out to Iggy.
A superstar to me is a person when you get on, everybody come to see you because they know you finna.
You filling them seats.
You filling them seats up. You a dog.
I think it has like criteria because everybody has their own definition of a superstar, but it has to have like criteria. So like you said, you got to be box office. You got to sell tickets. So that comes with like selling shoes. You got to be marketable. You got to have a shoe. You got to have accolades. Like, you can't be a superstar without those accolades. So we talking about accolades. We talking about marketing.
Very true.
And we talking about, is he a winner? Like his skill level. So
right.
all those three things come into account when you're talking about a superstar. We can't just say like, he getting buckets, he a superstar. Because then we gonna talk about everybody.
Right, that's facts. I agree with that.
So you gotta have like a criteria.
I super agree with that. That's what it is. Yeah.
Kinda feel you, but Mike wasn't no superstar before he got the accolades.
No,
LeBron James wasn't a superstar
but you got to his point though.
But
his point though, he was on his way to be a superstar. Until you make them accolades.
Mike had a championship. He had a shoe his first year.
Before the ship,
but he had
MVP, DPOYs, scoring type.
Yeah, accolades.
That's what I'm saying.
So he's marketable.
Is Ant-Man not a superstar?
Not yet. Not yet.
He don't got accolades.
That's what I'm saying. No accolades though.
He got like 3 commercials.
You need at least one accolade.
I think that's what teeter the line for like a player like Dame that get argued about as far as being a superstar, because he got a shoe. He well known, but he was in a small market, so he wasn't
need an accolade.
Like those accolades. Dame ain't had a lot of accolades.
I think accolades help, but I think if you young, you could be a superstar without having accolades. Now you might not stay.
You on your way, G.
Accolades.
You on your way.
So it's accolades.
On your way.
Not no superstar.
On your way. You on your way, bro.
What are we arguing? What are accolades though? Are we arguing just championships?
No. If you got MVP, G,
that's how the
you good.
You go on the Wikipedia and you see.
Wait, on me. You got that trophy. Motherfuckers holding that bitch. That's your accolade.
But I'm saying, so
all NBA is an accolade as well.
All NBA,
all NBA first team.
Dame is a 3-point champion. All NBA.
Niggas had anything. Certificate for being in the league. No.
Yes, to make
MVP or Finals MVP. That's all. That's what it is.
That's not what I was considering accolades for. It's more than just those two things as accolades.
MVP.
Dame time ain't superstar.
No. MVP.
So you know how many people are MVPs? Are we talking about Finals MVP? Are we talking about?
So there's only one person a year gonna be added to that superstar list. With that,
you just said Jaylen Brown not a superstar. He won Finals MVP.
No, you gotta have regular MVP on chip. You gotta have a regular MVP. You gotta have that regular MVP. You gotta have that regular MVP.
Finals MVP don't matter.
I'm not saying it don't matter, but to be a superstar, bro, you gotta have that regular season MVP, bro.
Man, this is you're the only person with this criteria. This is Bleacher Report.
It's not. If you gotta have that season MVP to be a superstar.
What?
Name a superstar that y'all feel like a superstar that don't got that.
Don't have an MVP?
Yeah.
Kawhi Leonard is a superstar.
He get on MVP?
No.
Not no regular season.
Not no regular season MVP, no.
That might be the only motherfucker.
We gotta step back.
That ain't the only person I can say.
He got
accolades though. He got accolades. Defensive player of the year.
He got defensive, okay.
Like he got
MVP Finals 2 though, not just one. All right, maybe he might just make the list. Nobody else though.
All right, what about All-Star MVPs?
Kyrie?
That ain't shit.
Superstar?
Oh, chief. Kyrie don't got no MVP.
I think he was.
He was a superstar.
I don't think Kyrie was ever a superstar, G.
What?
Not yet. High level All-Star.
The best.
High level All-Star.
He's considered one of the best.
If you a superstar, feel like you getting that MVP, folks.
One of the best clutch players.
If you a superstar, that means you was the best player in the NBA at one point, and you won MVP.
He was the #1
and you won MVP.
Kyrie is tough, cause
#1 shoe.
because it's tough to argue Dame, and Dame got more accolades than Kyrie. Other than that championship, and championship is a team-oriented
Exactly.
award.
75 too. Don't sleep on that.
Exactly.
But reputation snubbed him in things.
That's part of being a
He would
superstar.
have more
No, that's true though.
accolades if his reputation didn't precede him. And if he wasn't a superstar when he did all of the stuff he do, he wouldn't get all of the attention.
High level all-star.
You feel me? Like all of the
I feel that though,
COVID and
because I do feel like he not overrated because his talent, but just like he's so beloved by the NBA crowd that he kind of pushed to a level.
A lot of them. That's what I'm saying. That's why you need this criteria, because people can say anything, based on who they like or who they fuck
Add
with.
to your criteria, gang.
Yeah, your criteria got two things: final MVP.
No, MVP,
You
MVP,
gotta have.
plus what you said with the
Yeah, sales
everything else, sell
tickets.
tickets,
So everything.
MVP. You got all that to be a superstar, bro. That's why you a superstar.
We should add ChatGPT. What's considered an NBA superstar?
I mean, because like, if you look at it like they got. If you compare Kyrie to Kyrie to Dame Leonard, Kyrie got.
They both not superstars, so they don't even be really saying them. To be honest,
They.
no, they ain't Curry.
So what? Nah, but I mean, I think they had their time as superstars. I don't think they
That's true.
transcended, but I think
Definitely.
at points of their career.
No,
Definitely out there.
you can't say you a superstar if you ain't even a superstar. What, 2 years? How you a superstar then?
How not?
Come on now, hell no. You can't just be a superstar 2 years.
Why?
You can be a superstar for a while. You can lose that title.
You got to be at least consistent, like 4 years in a row. How you a superstar? You only a superstar in your career one or two times.
Okay, it says,
High level all-star.
it says an NBA superstar is a player who possesses exponential talent, skill, and a significant impact on the game. Often exceeds the level of star player.
So now you gotta look at what a star player is, because that didn't really tell me.
Yeah, word.
Now when we see what a star player is, we can see, do these dudes exceed that?
So you don't think Luka is a superstar?
Not yet, folks. Not yet. Not yet. Not yet. Not yet.
Clip this.
Not yet, G. Not yet.
That's the
So,
that's the
Not yet,
clip
bro.
to
Not
post.
yet. Not yet. When you get the MVP, 4 years.
Name the superstars, because this should be easy.
Man,
It is easy. It is easy. Got LeBron. Got Curry. Got KD. You got motherfucking who else? Who else superstar? Joker. Giannis. SGA now. If he, you know what I'm saying, when he superstar.
You say the MVP makes you.
That's what I said. Right.
So
SGA.
Steve Nash was a superstar.
He ain't never went to the finals or no shit like that.
No, you said regular season MVP
You
make
think
you a superstar.
SGA is a bigger star in this NBA than Luka Doncic?
You is crazy. You is fried.
Like,
I think so.
besides,
Yeah. As far as like,
you could throw the
equal a
marketing
little
away,
bit. They equal a little bit.
which is Luka has that because he has the Jordan.
They equal a
brand.
little bit.
You could throw the box office away.
They equal a little
even
bit.
though Luka's playing in the Lakers has the biggest box office in the world. You can throw that away as well. Skill, you can also throw that away because Luka's better at everything. Like, what are we
But
talking about?
we y'all forgetting about the wins too though.
Who got better numbers?
I feel like SGA got numbers right there, G.
Who got better
No.
numbers?
Who has better numbers?
Luka almost averaged triple doubles. Luka averaged.
And
30.
Luka was
Show
there
me
last year.
win MVP, he gonna get that. He ain't got MVP yet. That's what messed SGA more than him.
Superstar though, bro.
SGA is a superstar now because he got the MVP, bro.
I mean, they're evenly matched right now.
That's what I'm saying. They right there. But SGA is
They both been in
the
league.
superstar because he got
Both in the
MVP.
league 7 years.
Luka ain't got MVP yet because he injury prone.
Luka has 5 All-Star games. SJ got 3.
If Luka can stay consistently,
Shea got the MVP over him.
that's what I'm saying.
Luka been all first team 5 times. SJ
Every year
been
he
3
been in the
times.
league, except for his rookie year.
All NBA, Luka got 5.
I guarantee
Shea got 3.
if Luka don't get hurt like that, he would won MVP.
And even about that, he went to the finals too. It's just Joker just been going crazy.
Yeah.
Like you ain't beating Joker.
I mean, but then you gotta look at it like that's like how people comparing. Like if Joker just the person is ever, that's like how Mike, like it's a whole bunch of people that could have been superstars,
But they was, like, it was just all-stars. when you and Mike still, because there was then only one All-Star.
If you talk a regular season, yeah, I would agree. For the past 4 years, it been a Joker show. Exactly. He ain't got 4. He ain't been.
But I mean, you can't say the past 4 because, all right, she got a ship, but at the same time, Joel got an MVP.
Right, but they got MVP because of voters fatigue and
he never do shit. You can't. The MVP don't.
Joker's second.
You still gotta add the wins, bro. He never been to the finals, none of that shit, or past the first round.
So Joker, so
that Kawhi shot.
Joel,
that was against him.
Second round.
Yeah. So if that's part of your wins too. Luka only went to the finals one time. Yeah, on me.
The thing is that.
Yeah.
Joel was a superstar.
I mean, if you're going to compare.
He's the MVP.
If you're going to compare,
James
Harden is way better than
None of them people finished winning. James Harden ain't winning after he went to Western Conference. He ain't do nothing in no Western Conference Finals, though. Y'all can't keep moving the goalposts because you don't like a player. That don't make any sense. That's biased. That don't make any sense.
Ain't got nothing to do with liking.
He said.
We can move on, though.
You said you can move on, though. We can move on. You have an MVP. I named the player as an MVP.
Plus the rest of the accolades.
He has accolades.
And
no, I didn't.
Was the most important one. You said Finals MVP and MVP.
No, I didn't, bro.
Yes, you did.
I said you gotta add plus the other accolades too. As far we already agree with the shoe part, right? Did we not agree with that?
Yeah, shoe is one thing, dude. But if
just switch it. No,
you said
when I asked him, now he's saying now the shoe don't even matter.
I told you what the criteria was. You have to be markable. You have to be
exactly. Plus the MVP. That's all I'm saying.
He has that though.
Who you talking about?
Joel.
But he not a winner, bro.
How he
gotta add that too. He never got past the first round.
Yes, he has.
What second round? He never got past the second round.
Okay.
That's a winner? That's a winner to you? A person that don't get past the second round playoffs.
Hitting a wild sideline shot changed a lot of stuff for a lot of players, but that's lucky shot is the reason he wasn't in the final. Don't mean he wasn't a superstar. You can't discredit his MVP because it was a corner shot.
No. Wasn't that the Western Conference?
Same way you can't discredit.
Wasn't that the Eastern Conference Finals?
Yes, it was a shot away from the finals.
That was the Eastern Conference Finals.
Yes, it was.
Yes, it was. It was the Eastern Conference Finals. Yes.
Eastern Conference Finals. That's a shot away from the finals.
That's the second round right there.
Okay.
Oh, that was the second round.
Yes, because they went to the ship right after that. Toronto did. That's why they ended up playing.
They had to go beat Giannis next round.
No, they went and played Golden State right after that.
I'm gonna look that up. I think they went to go play Giannis in that. But we were just saying, who y'all got? It's tough.
Oh yes,
because their careers is different.
He said, look, James Harden is a better version of Luka Doncic.
What?
I don't know, bro.
Yes.
How James Harden a better version of
everything Luka Doncic can do? James Harden already did that. James Harden averaged what like 33 a game.
Yeah. You put James Harden in superstar?
Yes.
Not anymore. He outside that.
You think James Harden is a better version of Luka?
No, I don't. I get what he's saying. But I don't necessarily agree. I think Luka still got a chance to. I think his potential is still growing, bro. Man. I think he ain't reached his full potential yet. But I do see where he's going because they do have similar games.
Right.
They got a lot of usage and they ball dominant.
Don't play defense.
And don't play defense. They do have similar games. But Luka 25. He just turned 25.
Yeah, Luka still has it. I mean, James Harden got him about 10 years plus. I mean, he got him about like 9 years.
That is the prototype, though. He is.
James Harden disappeared too much in the playoffs for me to even put him in anything. Like
MVP, been all first team.
That nigga
ain't a superstar no more. I think it's like, I don't know if y'all watched that Nick Wright from First Thing First. He kind of classified like superstars like a club you got to get in. So it's like a VIP club, and it's only like 15 people can be in that club. If you start adding more people in, you got to kick somebody out. So if we start to add a Wemby, gonna have to kick a James Harden out. That's kind of how I like
big kick though.
Yeah, I think.
I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I was just trying to get like the example.
That nigga don't even make his team, but none of that shit. G.
That is.
James Harden.
I think you do.
What?
I think you do.
But how you disappear in the playoffs?
When did he disappear this playoffs? He was killing. They lost.
I think he is a playoff underperformer.
Oh, that's a fact.
He is a playoff underperformer.
Definitely.
So what is that? What is that? You don't call that like somebody that ghost?
Yeah, for sure.
Right,
I
okay,
agree with you. I agree with you. But he was a superstar. James Harden was definitely a superstar.
Definitely a superstar.
He's walking around here like a
marketability and the step
man.
back thing.
He has 9 shoes. A 10th shoe on the way. You don't get a 10th shoe in the NBA without selling, bro. You don't. That's why there's a lot of NBA players that be with Puma and Acne because they don't sell. We like them because they look good, but they don't sell. You don't get 10 shoes in the NBA without being marketable, bro.
I just like raw motherfuckers, probably.
Yeah.
I mean, but if you go off shoes, you gotta think about it. There's only a couple people if you go off shoes too, because
You
Kyrie.
think Nike finna give you 10 shoes?
Kyrie, KD, LeBron.
Come on, G.
Man,
Kobe.
game suck now, man.
Facts.
Shit, we can
Back to this NFL though. NFL is on the way. What y'all think about Caleb though?
Caleb Williams.
Yes.
I ain't gonna lie to you. Real talk. If y'all don't make it to the playoffs, y'all some bitches.
Damn.
I ain't gonna lie.
What happened?
We need at least y'all gotta. We motherfuckers putting shit in the Bears. This the first season I can say they spinning bread. They doing everything they need to do to try to win, bro. Y'all need to at least go to the playoffs, G. Come on, man. It shouldn't be no 7 wins, 5 wins, bro. Hell no.
I agree with
Playoffs.
that. I agree with that. I see playoffs in the future. I think they like a 9
This year.
9-10 win team.
I feel like the division tough though. Like,
Not really, fo. Hell no.
Detroit,
We did. I got one of the best
I
divisions.
feel like the thing is that you got to beat Detroit to get to the next level. I don't see them beating Detroit. Right
Detroit a 13-win team. Packers won 11 last year.
Packers,
Vikings.
I feel like the Packers are good, but it's like I feel like them and the Bears they almost starting to even out.
Other than Detroit, who we got to worry about?
Minnesota.
Minnesota iffy.
Minnesota could win the Minnesota.
They iffy, folks.
Minnesota
They
might have the
iffy,
best
folks.
offense in the
They
league.
iffy, folks.
I got a question about their quarterback. Quarterback ain't touched
That's
the
what I'm
field yet.
saying. They iffy, folks.
You said you nervous about Green Bay?
How he played? What was that last year? Before he got hurt?
JJ ain't never played in the NFL. McCarthy?
Yeah,
He ain't never touched the NFL yet. He got hurt in preseason.
that was preseason.
That's what I'm saying.
He ain't never
They
touched the
iffy,
field.
folks.
True.
But
We can sneak some shit, G.
Packers nice game. I hate the Packers, but they good. Jordan Love is 30 and 10
I don't trust him
quarterback.
100%, folks.
And then you got Josh Jacobs, bro. Alabama running back.
I don't
Dangerous.
trust him 100%, folks. Fuck them. Oh, gee. I'm worried about it more so of like Eagles. You feel me?
Come on now, you know this my
Cowboys.
what?
Oh,
Why you even
shit.
saying their name together?
Cowboys.
Cowboys is crazy.
Shit, I feel like they gonna do a little something. They always do a little something though. I ain't gonna stunt.
I mean,
Do a little something
Yeah,
what?
like wild card,
But
something.
get to the playoffs and that's it?
That's still something though.
yeah, they always
Bears
have
ain't
a-
doing that.
They always have a talented team.
Oh, jeez, Bears ain't
you
doing
need
that.
you need a top quarterback to make it far in the playoffs.
Is Dak a top 10 quarterback?
Top 10?
Yeah.
Nah, hell nah.
He probably
Hell
top
no.
10, but you need.
Nah, I say like top 20.
I think he's
First
like,
went down.
So would you pick Dak over what's the name from the Jaguars?
Trevor Lawrence.
Yes.
See, the thing about them two is, I would say Trevor Lawrence, but like we were saying, we don't know. Trevor Lawrence just like, damn, he could, but he really ain't. What if I ain't even see him really do too much in the playoffs or nothing?
how many years we gonna keep saying he should? Though?
That's what I'm
But
saying,
he's
right?
like-
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I want to say him, but it's like you can't really. I ain't gonna lie.
They got Travis on the 9. I feel like they.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah,
You
they
know
should.
what it is, bro? As far as Dallas, people don't like Dallas.
Facts.
Arrogant fans.
Facts.
It's kind of like
Facts.
it's fun to pick on them.
Word.
But Dallas is real one as far as getting talent in there. That's why they always go to the playoffs. They always got great talent, but they have a quarterback that has a ceiling. So if you don't got the top quarterbacks in this league, you're not gonna win no Super Bowl. And that's kind of like the NBA. If you don't got one of the best players in the league, you're not gonna
Yeah,
win shit.
for football worse though,
Yeah.
because you're not even getting close. You ain't got no motherfucking good quarterback. Which you sure would.
Facts.
Done deal.
And so that's what it is with the Cowboys every year. It was I remember like 5 straight years they was 13 win teams.
Yeah.
You don't do that if you cheat. I know people
Right.
love to talk shit about the Cowboys, but they They was good for a long time. They just had like a Romo playing quarterback.
You don't think Dak can take him to the Super Bowl?
No.
No, because you running into Patty Mahomes.
Man.
I'm talking about to the Super Bowl,
No, I'm
bro.
saying you run into that man every year. The MVP. Now niggas don't know who Jalen Hurts is.
MVP.
Motherfucker scared of him.
MVP.
Motherfucker
He got 2 Super Bowls.
Super Bowl what?
Two Super Bowl appearances.
Oh, appearance, true.
He beat Patrick Mahomes.
Oh shit.
And he outplayed him both times.
Beat the man.
He outplayed him both times.
Beat the man.
It's 1-1, but we talking about individual performances right now. We ain't talking about team performances.
True.
He outperformed him both times. So he show up in the playoffs. So
Nigga be getting lucky with the matchups. I ain't gonna start to you. Nigga be getting
Winning the
lucky.
Super Bowl and MVP.
I get it though. I'm tired of the Eagles. They always get all the talent right now. They front office is fucking amazing.
That nigga, what's their running back?
Bart. That's what I thought you were talking about. You said MVP. You talking about Jalen Hurts. And I guess because he did win Super Bowl MVP.
How you jump over a motherfucker backwards for?
That's the greatest play I've ever seen in my life.
I'm watching the game.
No
I'm watching the game on Red
exaggeration.
Zone.
No exaggeration.
I'm watching like,
That's something they put on.
How you
what's your
even
favorite
time
show?
that motherfucker?
All American. That's some shit they
Man.
put on there. They did.
How you even time that motherfucker, G?
Not only do you hurdle somebody, the play was amazing before you even got to the hurdle.
Right.
He broke 2 people down, made them touch down, and then you hurdle
I'm finna
somebody
put some extra
backwards.
sauce on this bitch.
Hurdle him backwards and
Hurdle him
everybody
backwards.
missed the tackle. That's crazy.
Whiffed, completely missed that man in the air. That's
I thought I had him.
some Airbud shit. I ain't gonna lie, that was player. I put that post on a mural on my front door wall or something. So when you walk in, you see that.
So this season,
Hurdle backwards.
So this season, who you got at Super Bowl?
I'm gonna be real. I'm a real ass nigga.
there you go.
I'm always gonna rock with my team, you feel me, KC? But I really want Baltimore to go to the fucking Super Bowl, bro. You feel me? I wanna see black excellence.
He's a black
You
man.
feel me?
too.
I want folks to go to that bitch, G. Y'all putting all this fucking bread in this shit. Y'all need to go ahead and go to the Super Bowl. And I feel like it should be what I feel like it's gonna be. Ravens and Detroit. I'm sticking on that.
I feel that. I can feel that. Who you got, Dave?
I think Detroit gonna take a step back because they lost so many coaches.
I feel that too though, but I'm still going.
And we took a lot of those coaches.
Yeah. Good looking.
Do appreciate that, Detroit. Love that. I think for the AFC, I think it's gonna be the same 3 teams again. It's gonna be the Bills, Chiefs, and Ravens.
Nigga, who going?
But I think I'm gonna do Bills. Bills going.
Yeah, Bills.
Bills going.
Bills gonna get out under that rock, huh?
Bills going. Then for the NFC, man, I'm liking Green Bay, y'all.
Green Bay?
I'm liking.
He in the
Green Bay.
suburbs tweaking.
Oh shit.
I'm liking Green Bay.
What the hell?
Goddamn.
Listen to me. I'm Bears fan through and through.
Okay.
Unless we playing the Saints. I'm sorry. I'm Saints fan.
He was born looking at.
That's where I'm from, but I'm Bears through and through. I hate the Packers. But they
Gotta be real, huh?
They are nasty. Y'all better be watching out for Josh Jacobs again. Running back, he decent. And they got a nice quarterback. They got a nice team. And they got a great coach. So I think we got the best division. NFC North, Bears, Vikings,
Definitely best.
Packers. Listen, one. Detroit.
What you saying, G? You ain't say.
Ravens losing to the Eagles. We agree.
Hey, let
Repeat.
you know right now, we're running it back. Eagles, Super Bowl champs.
Damn,
Running
2
it back.
times? Damn.
Yes.
That'll be decent.
We're the best team right now. Come on,
Best
man.
team, I always go back.
Yeah.
Look, no ifs, ands, or buts about back in the Eagles, Ravens.
Might get the Madden
Super Bowl.
curse.
Right. Ooh, gee.
Likely on
Oh, they said folks got like 3 curses on them. On bro, they said that. Ooh, I forgot about that. Because they said offensive player of the year curse.
He cooked.
Ooh, that Madden the worst one though.
That man do be getting niggas though.
They always talking about that. Lamar was on that. What'd he do?
Smoke some shit. Broke leg.
He do what he do. Exactly.
Smoke
Jalen
some
Hurts was
shit.
on that. What'd he do?
Was that the year you lost?
Who was on there?
Jalen Hurts was never on a couple weeks.
No.
Damn, I'm gonna say
yeah.
after that.
Even if he didn't that song, though.
He almost got away with that. You know I don't play Madden no more.
Yeah, even if that song.
Man, I'm telling you, man. I feel like
No, I gotta go to a game though.
Bears
Yeah,
versus Chiefs. Yeah, I mean,
they do play the Chiefs. They play Vegas. I might have to take that trip.
Okay, when that-
yeah, October, yeah.
October.
Yeah, I
Might
think it's
have
like
to take
24th or
that
something.
trip. That'd be fun.
Yeah, it would though.
That'd be tough.
It's gonna be extra busting though. That shit gonna be extra
Anyway,
busting.
that's a game. We ain't even
Right,
gotta-
on me.
In Vegas, it's Boston.
Low key, it ain't gonna be too hot
We
either.
went all Bears.
He's not even playing. We took
Whole uniform and
That
everything.
one Bears on the strip.
You
You know,
don't
one
think
by
we are cold? He had said no.
Chief, I'm wearing a Rice Grossman jersey, bro.
Damn,
Ooh, hell no.
he got us to the Super Bowl.
Defense, fuck you talking about? Devin Hester.
Who's the quarterback?
First thing he do shit.
Best quarterback.
Who was the quarterback when we went to the Super Bowl that year?
Rex.
Rex.
What do you ask?
I was just making sure.
All right, we good.
They color never make it there.
I know, he's as weak as hell.
Color, our best quarterback.
Hell no, Caleb,
Yeah.
boy.
Rex.
Caleb, boy.
Yeah, it is Caleb.
No, Cal Orton.
That was gonna be
This is my Cal Orton.
That was gonna be Justin Fields.
Don't you Cal Orton ass?
What Justin Fields at now?
New York.
New York Jets, boy.
Yeah.
It's Boston.
Damn, you think he'll kill?
Yes.
No.
What?
Damn.
They finna be just like the Ravens. They got
Yeah.
the offense and a running back.
You give Justin Fields that much credit for?
He loves Justin Fields.
I'm facing Justin
I
Fields.
did. I love Justin Fields when we drafted him though. I was hella geek. When we treated him bad. It was inevitable.
He done the top 5 running quarterbacks right now.
Ain't that many, so I guess you could say that. Guess you could say top
Definitely a
5.
minute. But he is though. He athlete.
You put him over Josh Allen?
I feel like they offense gonna be real good though, because you gotta think about it like if Aaron Rodgers could run, they would have had a raw. They offense would have been way better because
Here the Jets?
yes,
Oh yeah, that might do be decent.
they got Wilson. Ain't that the running back?
Garrett Wilson,
They got Gary Wilson and they got what's the running back name?
Bryce.
Bryce.
Sauce over there
Bryce
too,
Hall.
right?
They got Bryce Hall.
Yeah,
Yes,
defense,
Sauce
right?
Gardner.
Yeah.
Yes. And they got one of the best D lines.
Sauce Gardner so overrated to me. I'm sorry.
He's the best corner in the league.
Damn.
No, he's not. He's not even close.
Go.
Go look at the stats.
Who we better than?
Patrick Surtain is the best cornerback in the
my
league.
bad.
Devin Singletary is the second best cornerback in the league.
Sauce Gardner
Jair third, probably
number 2.
Sauce is just a nice
What's him
name.
called?
I don't think y'all seen him actually guard anything. He almost led the league in holding penalties because he do a lot of grabbing because he doesn't.
Is the best wide receiver.
I think he's a little overrated though.
Damn.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
He is.
That name going cool, huh?
Name is amazing. That
Yeah.
marketing, he got the marketing down. That superstar tilt.
right.
He needs some accolades.
For sure.
He needs some accolades.
But I'm also thinking, I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna end it with this. Also thinking, y'all treated my boy so bad, he might come out and go crazy though. You already know, boy. Patrick, boy.
You treat him bad?
Yeah, that Super Bowl shit was bad as hell, folks. I think folks might, you know what? You know what?
He got a new haircut.
Yeah, it's dog time.
He went to a black barber.
Right, you feel me?
He said-
I'm drinking with my dad. It's going
He
crazy.
say no more cool cuts.
You feel me?
Hey, what y'all think about Cleveland?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna ask about Shador.
Browns.
Cavaliers?
Browns. It's that time. Come on, man.
Nice.
How y'all do feel about Shador?
I got Shador.
I feel like he gonna be starting quarterback by like week 6, 7.
What you think?
Yeah, I think he's not gonna play this year.
I don't think so. I'm not gonna lie.
They
making an example.
They making an example out of him. They signed 3 other quarterbacks.
Yeah.
They gonna have to let one of them go, bro. They're not taking no 4 quarterbacks into no 52-man roster, bro.
They got Deshaun Watson still on the roster. They probably gonna start.
He done for the year though.
Yeah, but he on the roster because they paying him $250 million.
So they ain't gonna take 5 people. They ain't gonna take 5 quarterbacks.
Then you got Joe Flacco who probably gonna start.
Okay.
And then you got Kenny Pickett. That's the probably person they're gonna send away.
I feel like they're gonna trade Kenny Pickett.
Yeah, Kenny Pickett probably gone.
The only way, the best way he gonna get on the field earlier, they gotta be super trash.
But the thing is,
they gonna be calling for his name. The fans definitely.
That's what I'm saying. They gotta be super trash.
And a lot of the vets is saying like he throwing the ball like a second, third.
Motherfuckers don't give a fuck about that, boy.
That's one thing about the NFL. When they want to prove their point,
hey, it's over with,
they
bro.
don't prove their point.
Shit, done deal.
Hey, Kaepernick, they sent that man out the league so quick.
Still trying to get started.
His wife still telling me, he ain't working out. Ready.
Still trying to get back in the league. They do not.
The
league do not play when they make their point.
With, boy.
They making their point. So
that's why I'm like, like I said, the only way Ruffin wanted to get hurt. Everybody just. Damn, we gotta play folks.
Yeah. I feel like Shador's gonna start this season though. I feel like I say give it either 6 to 8 games. I feel like they gonna have to put him in because
if they win, you think they gonna put him in?
I don't think they're gonna win.
Exactly. If they win 3 games, bro, he not playing.
I wouldn't say that. I feel like once they lose like 4 straight or 5 straight, it's gonna be they gonna get the.
This situation is like getting pulled over.
But he a good player though.
And it's the police.
The thing is, he a good player though.
It don't matter if he a good player, folks.
He the best quarterback out of all of them right now.
Fool. They don't care about that.
That ain't the point though.
Gee,
he's probably the best quarterback in the draft.
Right.
They
don't give a fuck about that.
Over bro. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Everybody would have.
Cam Ward
is nice though. He's a good. He got the arm. He got the speed. He could get up out of there.
And he got that dog in him.
And he got that dog. He definitely. I definitely could have taken number 1, but I definitely didn't see like him up here and Shador down here.
Yeah.
I seen them like neck and neck.
How y'all gonna take the person that was catching the ball in the high picks?
Number 2.
And not get a
and not motherfucking throwing the ball. Like that don't even make sense, folks. That don't even make sense. That's how you know it's some bullshit.
That's what I'm saying. The thing is, I feel like that Cream always gonna rise to the top, no matter how much motherfucker trying to underplay the underlay. He good, bro. It ain't like he a terrible quarterback. The man like a black version of what's his name from Cincinnati? Burrow. He like a Burrow. He not gonna run like how you want him to run. He gonna stand in that pocket. He gonna throw them passes.
If he don't get no opportunity to do that shit, that don't mean nothing.
I think he is, bro. Because you gotta think about it. Once you start losing, bro, Mud's gonna. Hey, we gotta play. Hey, once some fans start talking, you gotta play him.
That's why I said that's the only way.
When that coach getting that hot seat.
Right. That's why I said that's the only way.
Stefanski.
If they gotta lose.
He a coach of the year candidate, so they gotta.
We gonna see, G.
They gotta start losing.
That's what I'm saying.
Getting that hot
They better hope the defense don't be good. No, that's it.
No, he's nice though. He is nice. He is in a tough situation.
So I'm gonna switch like on basketball real quick. Who y'all got for next year coming out that bitch? This shit damn over with. You know,
Ship?
Yeah, Ship.
Early year prediction.
Yeah,
I gotta think about that.
Where y'all putting the Lakers at? This list Lauren last year.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
I gotta get my ticket now.
Yeah.
I say that.
He didn't say that.
There's a lot of fake shit going on.
Yes.
I was gonna say the Lakers though. I was gonna say I could see the Lakers making a push. They still probably need a piece or two, but with Luka and Bron and the NBA and the storyline and
I like this guy.
I could see the Lakers making a push.
I like this guy. I'm gonna get me a ticket because I gotta see Bron in person.
I gotta see Bron.
Championship? I wish I was at that last game when the Bulls beat them.
That would have been.
And look, I went, and speaking of...
There you go. He love that.
Speaking
He
of
love that.
being a
Look, here you go.
You know.
Okay, for my B-Day, I bought tickets to see the Mavs. 2 days after I bought the tickets, they trade Luka. And I bought the tickets to go see Luka. So I got to get the Lakers tickets next year.
Got
Make
to.
up for it, you know?
Got to. Got to see my man LeBron play in person.
So if they don't win this year, you doing the famous, what you say, blowing up the team?
Blowing up what?
Lakers. If they don't win this year.
Why would you blow the Lakers up?
What they blowing up? LeBron about to
What you
retire.
blowing up?
I'm saying LeBron gone.
LeBron not the star
Get rid
player.
of Luka?
No, not Luke. What about Austin? What if I can get rid of Austin?
Why would you get rid of Austin Reeves?
Yeah, it's a good trade piece though.
He is a good
That's what I'm
trade piece,
saying.
but LeBron, once LeBron
You
leaves,
get two. You probably could get two for him.
first off,
y'all
LeBron only
nasty,
got
though.
like 1 or 2 more years, bro, to play it like that. Like to play at a high level at his age. And
That's why I said when LeBron leaves, do you
Why would
blow
you-
the team up?
No, they're not gonna blow that up, bro. You gotta think about it. The team is like Luka is like another LeBron.
So you keeping the same team?
Why wouldn't you keep Austin Reeves? Austin Reeves can go get you 25 a game.
What you saying, blow it up and rebuild around Luka?
Yeah.
No, that's LA. LA not finna rebuild.
Yeah, they just finna go grab another superstar. And somebody just bought that team.
So what you?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they finna sell the team.
They already sold it
Oh, they just sold it, yeah.
to the owner of the Dodgers, and he makes moves. He already got 2 championships with the Dodgers. He's about to go buy another
He got
superstar.
the number 1 player in the MLB, paying that nigga 300 mil a year. I mean, that 300 mil.
So I do think the Lakers gonna make some moves this summer because him as an owner, he gonna want to win early.
Oh yes.
He gonna.
You gonna keep LeBron. I feel like,
What they need to win?
to be honest, I feel like they need a center.
Yep.
They need a center that can score because you realize like what you giving up with AD. But I feel like as much as I want the Lakers to win this year, I don't see it. Depending on what moves they make, I don't see them winning. I feel like OKC gonna run it back. And in the East is tough.
It's all depending on the moves that.
I feel like it depends on the moves you make. I feel like if New York make a move, I feel like they could do it, but at the same token, it depends on where KD go, where Giannis gonna go. Because if KD go, I feel like KD gonna either go to Houston or he gonna go to San Antonio.
You don't see Minnesota?
No. Why would you want to go somewhere that's cold as hell? Hell no.
Ant-Man is a boy.
That's what
not
I'm
enough.
saying.
That's not enough.
That's shit though.
That's not enough.
I do see him going to San Antonio. That would be decent.
That's some place that's hot. That's got a winning culture. Houston hot, and they got a lot of young guys that really can go.
And Texas don't got no
Yeah,
sales.
and they got a coach.
No sales tax either. That's
Yeah.
what you gotta think about. A lot of times we be thinking as fans and what all this look good together. People be thinking about lives. Where they want to go as far as like where they want to live, where they family want to chill,
Hell no.
stuff like that. So you gotta think about what the athlete really be thinking about.
Yeah, that's true.
A lot of times we be thinking about the championship. They be thinking about where they from the vacation or something.
Especially if they already got one.
Yeah.
So we look at it right now on the moves made. I would say,
Lakers need a slashing center. They need somebody, a lob threat center.
yeah,
I was
they
gonna say
yeah.
people like Lively and Gafford to give Luka like what Luka was doing with Hayes. Like he need another one of them, and he needs some spot up 3-point shooters.
Yeah.
But they
Yeah.
gotta build around Luka face that.
I feel
They're
like
not finna change this.
yeah. I can see them trading Austin Reeves, like you said, to get some pieces. But at the same time, it's like, who you gonna go out there and get? Like, it's not. It's a.
Austin did step up when Luka came. Austin had some games. He was the best scorer with Luka and LeBron on the team.
He
I was
done.
surprised.
He done.
So you want to try to trade Luka? Austin Reeves for
You gotta get
a
four
lower
first-
of.
You got to get 4 first rounders. Or
You
something?
know what I'm saying? Like more of a role player.
No,
He your third option.
he's your third option. Just averaging 20.
Player.
Two more, like you said, 2 more spot up
He's
shooters.
averaging 20 points. Ain't no other. Yo, fourth and fifth option. Then they only gonna get 10 points. That's 20 points right there.
I feel you.
If you trade Austin, it'll have to be for
It's gotta be for another superstar.
It would have to be a center. He did average like 19 and a half.
Yeah, folks was killing. I ain't gonna lie. He was killing. I ain't gonna stunt. He was killing.
He nice.
Yeah, we gonna see this shit though.
They need a slashing center though.
Yeah.
Who y'all feel like the Bulls need?
A lot.
New front office.
Hell no, we just need one superstar. Bro.
Buyer to buy that.
We just need one little like a
Star.
Devin Booker or somebody like that.
He not going nowhere.
No, he already got it. He already signed this shit.
If Devin Booker come, why is that all we need? We're not gonna contend. We ain't gonna be Cleveland.
I feel like we got some players
I
for
feel
it.
like
We got some players for it.
I feel like that's something they should blow up though, look.
That shit already blew up.
That's what I'm saying. Right.
It's just
We need new.
it's in a mediocre rebuild. That's what's struggling right now.
Yeah.
Because the owners is the reason we don't get nowhere.
Yeah, we selling tickets out, so they
It's
not
we selling tickets because
motivated to.
Chicago.
we motherfuckers happy they even get into the play-in on, bro. Don't be that. I ain't a lot of Bulls that win 6 games in a row that really don't matter and shit. Like at the end of the season, motherfuckers like, damn, we killing on me. These niggas 37 and 56.
So yeah, the front office ain't gonna be motivated to do more than that. They already selling out.
Right. Me, man, New York. What y'all feel like you need to do?
I feel like they gotta get rid of.
Motherfuckers say Cat.
No, I feel like you gotta get rid of Mikal Bridges. Yeah, because the thing is that like you can keep that same team and try and run it back, but the thing is that like why would you get up Anunoby when Anunoby he was.
I feel like y'all niggas be giving.
He was one of the best defenders. This.
Nah, I ain't talking about OG. G. He a dog.
Cat gonna give you is
y'all letting little folks just go around like that's kind of weak. Nah, G. Hart. Oh no, Hart. I feel like Hart can go.
Hart the best. Hart down there the glue of their team.
Harvey.
If Hart don't get 8 to 10 rebounds. And he don't get like.
We could get somebody else can do that though.
I want to lose, bro.
But we could get somebody else that can do better than that.
I'm gonna trade Mikal Bridges, get what I can. I'm gonna keep.
Yeah, motherfuckers paid Mikal over Hart.
I would keep Hart over him, bro. You gotta realize.
You just like that little bromance with him and
what I'm saying,
folks.
Hart undersized, but he gonna go get. He's a hustler. He gonna get rebounds. He gonna get assists and he gonna get points.
He just got there. And he was solid. He was a solid competitor.
Hart need to be gone.
But I feel like he younger than Hart, ain't he?
Yeah, but I ain't mad at keeping Hart. I'm not saying Hart gotta go, but why get rid of Mikal Bridges?
Somebody gotta go.
Somebody in that starting lineup gotta go.
Oh, gee, they gotta do it.
Out the start lineup.
Yeah.
Get them off the team.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's about trading.
No, go. That's what he said. Trade. Somebody off that starting line. Fair got to be traded.
That's tough.
And I feel like it need to be hard. You already undersized. You really don't do shit.
He the heart of their team. He's the heart of their team. If he don't hoop, they not gonna win.
I don't think
Then
so.
LeBron gonna hoop.
That's saying a lot.
But you
That's
need
a lot.
Hart.
That's saying a lot. I don't know. I feel like if they would have traded Hart instead of what's the dude's name that they had last year, that they went to Minnesota.
No, David didn't see it.
I feel like they would have won.
Yeah, David didn't see it.
What?
Chino.
I feel like they would have won, G.
Chinzo.
Folks was killing last year. I ain't even gonna start. He was killing last year.
Chino was killing.
He was killing last year. He wasn't killing in the playoffs last
He
year.
was killing in the playoffs.
He was killing.
No.
They both. I don't know. Josh Hart. I'm on the fence with Josh Hart game. Them rebounds.
Folks say no, he wasn't killing.
The rebounds. He is getting a lot of rebounds, but he a liability on offense most nights. We
Defense,
be
damn near.
happy that he's make a three. Niggas be clapping.
That's what I'm saying.
He knocked down 3.
That man went 2. Believe me when I tell you this, because I bet all the fucking time.
I love
He went 2 series without hitting a 3.
He did though.
That's a lot of games.
He did though.
That's a lot of basketball games.
But the thing is, I'm not betting the 3s with him. I'm betting
Yo,
the
just
rebounds.
rebounds.
I'm betting the rebounds. I'm definitely betting the rebounds with Josh Hart. Yes.
Undersized motherfucker.
I'm not betting his 3s either, but I need him to do listen.
Yes, you need to
Score.
put the 3. You need to put the ball in there.
But they got too many players, bro. Like I feel like New York got too many players. It's like
Ball dominant.
This like the second option. Like OG could be a second option. Mikal Bridges could be a second option.
Third option.
But it's like, I mean, and Cat is a second option. But it's like, I just feel like they got too many second options. Like, or like you need people that's role players. Like, they not role players. They're like players that's like one to a third option.
You need less usage players.
Yes.
I get what you're
Like everybody want to get everybody got to get their shit off. Like what OG is like, OG gotta score a couple times. He gotta get some stops.
Yeah, I'm defending motherfuckers. Let me get the ball.
It's like he gotta get his. It's like Jalen Brunson.
But he can't create his own.
That's what they. Jalen Brunson need to be.
That's why they need a point guard.
I feel like Jalen Brunson got to be more of a creator. He too much. He too ball dominant, and he undersized. So it's like look, come on, G. You undersized too. It's like you can score the ball. He can score the ball with the best of them.
That's why that's not changing though.
Yeah,
you're gonna have to get a
right.
point guard to come play point guard.
Trey Hart.
But then it's like if you
For a good ass point guard, bro. He said, no, Trey Trey Brunson.
That's what they need though.
They Trey Brunson before.
They need like Alonzo, somebody that's just go get out the way and get everybody else involved.
Yeah.
Or Melo. Well, me. I feel like Melo go to a decent team.
I feel like
I don't know.
I feel like that Melo.
I love Melo though.
I feel like they need to get him one more year, but at the end of the day, I feel like Melo need to go someplace else.
Yeah.
You need to get rid of them shoes he wearing.
Right.
Trey Young over there.
Supposed to got Steph Curry ankles.
I think Trey Young need to hook up with Ja Morant. I think Trey Young need to go with somebody.
They both undersized though.
You think Ja Morant undersized?
Ja Morant like 6'2".
Yeah.
He just could dunk.
Yeah, I mean. Well, folks dunk that motherfucker. You don't see like he undersized.
Ain't gonna be no defense being played though.
No defense at all.
True.
Especially losing.
So
Baines.
what you think?
Especially losing Baines.
So what you think? What's the name supposed to do then?
Who?
Trey Young.
I wish he went to San Antonio, man. They got Fox too.
Yeah, but they got Fox now, so it's like that's tough. I feel like whatchamacallit gonna be a better version of Fox in like the next year or two. Castle.
Yeah.
Castle is cold. Shorty is
he
cold.
cold. Yeah.
Shorty's cold, bro.
What about Trey Young, dog? What was that? Fuck Trey Young.
Yeah,
Trey Young too little. Trey Young, like, they got Trey Young.
Get out the league.
He too little for it.
So just stay with Atlanta, huh? Keep losing.
He little, but he
Folks,
underrated, bro.
If y'all want to talk about non-MVP superstar, he up to right there to
He
me.
is right there. He was just like Hallie. He was in the Eastern
Yeah,
Conference Finals. He was sending New York home.
Right,
He was right there.
On me. Good in-season tournament player.
There's a lot of recency bias.
Warriors with Jimmy next season. You think they're gonna do a little something?
They need to
This is over.
look. Listen to me, Golden State. That's what y'all need to do. Stop tweaking. Have Jimmy Butler work out with Kuminga, G. So y'all can boost Kuminga level up, bro. Kuminga decent. Y'all not playing him enough. I know it's the playoffs, so niggas tweaking.
That might be the best thing you ever said.
Next year, get Kuminga raw so we can be decent.
The thing is crazy. Kuminga already raw.
That's what I'm saying. They not using, bro.
Yeah, they don't like really developing young players.
That's what I'm saying. Y'all finna tweak and let motherfuckers go like y'all
They
did.
like punching motherfuckers.
On me,
and
y'all
sipping
tweaking.
away.
Draymond need to be gone down there. I ain't gonna stunt.
He needs to be.
Go ahead, fo. You done had your way.
You might as well go in there and be a broadcaster.
On chill.
man.
Be the mayor, motherfucker, go to state. Be the mayor, go to state, fo. Let's do that.
Oh shit, keep doing that Grandma Dream.
Podcast, fo.
Because he
I'm tired of you,
messed up
G.
their dynasty. That shit
I'm
should
tired of you, fo.
continue to be running right now.
Man.
Folks that slept the nigga and then they sent him away.
Stephen Curry, you bogus too, fo. You had your twin brother right there, fo. Ready.
Yeah,
Go on, go Coochie.
he was perfect.
Fucked it up.
Perfect for
These
that
niggas
little
want to slap on
situation.
niggas.
Bro, he
First, I used to think like he should have stayed though, but it's like, damn, I can't just keep looking at a nigga that punched me, folks.
Oh, gee.
Yeah, that shit was on camera, too.
Box every day.
And that shit was on camera,
I gotta
folks.
catch that on
With
fade.
the team, he got traded.
Gee.
Oh yeah, he probably didn't even want to dip.
He definitely got traded. But he was probably coming to
Yeah.
pouting.
Yeah.
Getting coached up. You know how that is.
Right.
I'd be the same way if somebody called me and then I gotta go back to work.
They said his brothers used to.
Yeah.
They said his brothers used to come up there, all type of shit.
Can't say nothing about
Stand
it.
it up every day.
Yeah, I'm go ahead trade me, bro.
Yeah.
They wasn't gonna do shit until that video game out there.
Right. Fuck.
They say, fuck it, we gotta do something now.
Right.
I bet you in like 20 years, there's gonna be a podcaster who dropped that video.
Oh, yeah.
Like, who put that out?
You a
Somebody
bogus
got
ass
paid.
nigga.
Or they gave it to TMZ or something. He
Yeah,
probably got a check. It was probably a little camera guy.
I'll check for that bread.
Child boy.
That bread,
Shit.
drop it too.
Yeah, me too, bro. If I was like just a regular nigga, oh, shit.
TMZ said, we got $45K for you right now. What's up?
Nah, they gave bread for that video.
He was an intern. They gave him $20K. He kept it moving. He said, sure.
You want this or not?
What y'all think about that Baines to Magic?
Good for them. Good for the Magic.
I feel like it's good for both though.
I don't fuck with Bang like
I
that,
don't know what
fool.
they got. What Memphis got?
Memphis traded.
KCP,
They got a lot of players, low key. They got like 4 players
They
out there.
traded KCP and they traded Cole
Cole Anthony.
Yup, and some picks.
and four first round picks.
First round pick.
Unprotected.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, they both kind of got down.
But
But it ain't bad though.
Baines averaged 18 a game, 18, 19 a game. He a 40% 3-point shooter. I feel like that's what they was missing yet. Like,
They ain't be too much on his swole man shit sometimes, fool. I don't be.
but I'm saying he
know.
gonna score the ball.
He decent to you?
Yes.
Top what, 30 or some shit?
30, bro. He'll give you 30 points.
30?
They
He
needed
can
that
go and get
perimeter.
you 30, bro.
They needed
Not
that
gonna lie.
perimeter scoring though, for sure.
What's gonna be on his what's supposed to used to play for Denver? Flalo? Man, the Flalo shit.
He like
Ever Flalo was weak, man? Y'all finna say folks was weak?
he like a CJ
That's a good pull,
McCullough.
though.
He like a CJ McCullough but with better defense.
That's a
That's
good
not
pull.
a bad comparison.
He shoot 30% from 3, and he
That
got
is decent.
And he
comparison.
gonna play defense.
Yeah, true. CJ fell off a little bit though. But yeah.
Yeah, definitely did.
What the fuck is up with
They don't say no New Orleans.
No, but folks used to play for New Orleans.
Zion,
Who? I said used to.
he still plays.
No, I'm
Used
talking
to.
about
Yeah, he used to his ass.
that's what the Raptors line. They say folks used to play like KD. Y'all know what I'm talking about.
Brandon Ingram.
Brandon Ingram.
Oh my God.
Who you say he with?
He was
He with the Raptors.
I
That's
forgot
what I'm
he went to the
saying.
Raptors.
Who New Orleans get?
I forgot.
Kyle Lowry or something?
No.
Kyle Lowry was on Miami, I
Kyle
think.
Lowry wasn't even on the Raptors.
Right.
That's funny.
He said Cal Larry. That's crazy.
Damn, who they
Not
get?
even over there.
Yeah, that's why I said like that's a player that's like I thought he was gonna be way better than what he is, G. I ain't gonna. It's like I don't know what's. I feel like Jalen Green kind of going to that level a little bit. If he don't hurry up and like turn it around, I just feel like they gonna be just like that.
I feel like when you're a tweener, that's something that happened because
Oh what?
a tweener, like you could be a point guard, but it's like you a shooting guard, but you in a point guard body. Like Jalen Green is 6'4", but he athletic enough to like do the same thing Ja could do, like dunk on
Like
you.
Jalen Brunson is a
Jalen
shooting
Brunson.
guard in the point guard body.
Yeah,
So
like,
what I'm saying. So what's the problem with
with Ingram.
Yeah.
Ingram like he got like a small forward body, but he really like a 2 guard. Well, like he.
That's good though.
But
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Like he not great on defense. All he want to do is try and score the ball, but it's like you're not like a prolific scorer. Like
You're not KD.
yeah, you know.
That's what I'm saying. Like I wonder why he can't go over the level. That's just crazy. I guess it's like you ain't got that talent. You ain't got that talent. I don't know. And I feel like he like dog.
Injuries.
I was trying to say, I
mentality.
think it's injuries, and I don't think it is a mentality thing. I don't think he's like that type of dog.
Yeah, I don't think he care enough to really like be on that. Like back in the day, motherfuckers really like. I didn't even want to say back in the day, but certain players really care about like, man, my usage, what I'm doing on the court, and I came tonight to murder your ass.
I was going to get paid as much back in the day either.
Yeah, I know that.
I start getting that money, man. I start getting that.
Tonight I came to murder your ass in front of everybody. Motherfuckers ain't on that no more.
A lot of motherfuckers don't work on their game though. After practice, they go into the crib,
Shit, strip club.
DM that Instagram model,
Oh me.
pop her off.
After practice, what you just practice.
But they practice like 2 hours a game. I mean, 2 hours.
That's what I'm saying.
Practice is literally an hour or something like that. Like a lot of, like the greats
That's
are.
crazy that they still play at an elite professional level and they still not really
Working on their game.
I thought it was like 2-3 hour days, sometimes 2 a days with an hour.
I mean, it's just like walk through and all this. And that.
Yeah, it's a lot of teams that don't even practice a lot during the season at all. Like,
That's a lot of basketball.
so it's a lot of hoopers that after they do their team meetings and all their mandatory shit, they going home, they not working on their game. So you're like, damn, why you ain't never hitting his free throws? They're literally not working on that game when they leave. So
That shit was unheard of back then.
You know, because like a side note, that's kind of like even with like softball, like you play games. Games is like practice. Like you don't get to practice because like you got life going on, you got this and that. But it's like
Yeah, but they're getting paid.
Right, they're getting paid
but
to
I'm
do
saying
that
the
shit.
thing is that
Yeah.
You gotta do it.
But I'm saying the thing is that
Word.
it's a job too, because it's like you can't work you can't work all these hours and then perform under the lights and everything to get this bread. It's like you gotta perform and then you gotta rest, you gotta rejuvenate, you gotta do this and that. Like you can't practice all, like you can practice and get better, but at the same time it's like that practice is a lot of wear and tear at the same time too, because it's a product.
I feel you, G. But that's just a sorry excuse. Like, yo ass should be doing all that. You get paid for that shit. Bro, yo ass need to be. That's why you supposed to be box office superstar. That's your professional.
So you gotta
that's like
work on
saying
that.
a teacher, they gotta go home. They gotta, you know what I'm saying? But you still gotta teach these students no matter what.
yeah, they gotta make a calendar, a game plan, what you would call that curriculum all year.
Right,
Yeah, they
for
gotta.
real.
There's a lot of stuff they gotta
They
put in. That's
can't
that.
really have too many days where they low manager, because then these kids gonna be suffering.
Exactly.
Very true.
Exactly. That's what
Go to
you
teacher
get
work.
paid, right?
They go to teacher workshop to learn different strategies to how to teach these kids. Like so.
They call it continued education. Like teachers gotta constantly learn, because the Pythagorean theorem might switch up or something.
Facts.
Even though it shouldn't, it's numbers, but you get what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Word.
I think KD going to the Rockets.
Said it here first.
You hear it first.
We gonna see, man.
Coin that.
But yeah, man. Another episode of your boy James Acting Up with my boy Mike.
Gang.
What's tell everybody your social media, man.
I'm just PT, so I'm _just PT _. I'm a stylist at Nordstrom, so come shop with me. Come shop with me. I'm gonna get y'all right.
Yeah.
Appreciate y'all coming in, inviting me on tonight.
You already know.
It's been real.
Yes, sir.
Talking shit and sports and culture and art, Appreciate y'all.
All right, y'all. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe.
Love.